morning, everyone. This is Elaine with Anabellas. Welcome back to Flosstube number 74. I am very happy that you're here. If you are a new viewer, welcome to my channel. I'm very happy that you found me. I hope you'll take a minute and look up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell. This way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video or I have some fun news to share. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back, choosing to spend a little bit of time with me on Friday mornings. I know I've been absent the past couple of weeks, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you and how grateful I am that you choose to spend a little bit of time with me. So, lots to share today. This channel is primarily about cross stitch and quilting and paper crafting. So if you're new, I do share a little bit of my life here and again. Today will be one of those days. So if you want, you can just fast forward a little bit. But I'm going to give everybody an update on what's been going on in my life. So, and I want to just first of all, thank everyone for all of their kind words, for reaching out to me, and for, you know, being there for me during this tough time. So I don't know if I'm going to get through this video, but I'm going to give it my best shot. My husband told me to skip it this day, but I feel like I've already been gone for a week or two, so I thought I better get something out to you so you don't forget about me. So, okay, here we go. So my uncle, Buddy, who is like a dad to me, passed away on Monday. And he's been there for me since my father died when I was 19. He has always been my person. So he's been ill, and we went up to Buffalo and spent, you know, my sister and I spent the last week and a half, 10 days, who knows? I can't even remember how many days we were there. So we spent a lot of time with him, you know, there at the end. And what was it? He died Monday. So Sunday, you know, we were all in his room, and he had what I know because I've been in healthcare for 30 years. He had a surge. So what that means is that he was able to talk to us for the first time since we had arrived, other than, you know, a few words here and there. He got to watch his beloved Yankees on TV. All of us, there was 8 or 9 of us, were all in the room with him that evening, and we laughed a lot. He had us laughing. At one point, he looked down at his hospital gown and he said, "I'm wearing blue today." And I said, "Yes, you are wearing blue today." And he was telling funny stories, and he was opening his eyes real wide and making funny faces at us. And he gave me the biggest gift I could have ever gotten from him. When he was laying there, he was getting tired, and he went like this. And I went over to him, and I leaned down and I said, "What, Uncle Buddy?" And he whispered, but you could hear it clearly. You know, he whispered loudly. He said, "I love you." And I said, "I love you too, Uncle Buddy." And that was it. You know, after that, my sister and I went back to the hotel, and 2 of my cousins stayed, and he had a really rough night. He had terminal delirium, so he was all over the map. And then, you know, he didn't sleep at all, which is common with these types of surges right before death. And then he passed on Monday. And I had my hand on his chest when he died, and my sister had her hand on the other side. So, you know, it's been rough. This is a rough one. This is probably harder than, I don't want to say harder than losing my parents, but it's right up there because it's like going through it twice. So that being said, I'm going to, you know, just once again, thank everybody for, you know, your kind words. Annie over at the Proper Stitcher, who I absolutely adore, although I don't get to talk to her much or see her much, she sent me a text, and she said to, you know, basically be gentle with myself. And she said, "Remember that grief has many layers." And I had never heard that before, but let me just tell you, I believe it, Annie, and I'm going to take your advice. So I'm sorry for the tears, but I'm going to pull myself together now by having a sip of coffee. And we're going to get started and talk about what everybody came here to talk about, which is cross stitch. So I had big plans, of course. You know, I took all my stitchy stuff with me, filled up 3 or 4 project bags, and I was going to sit in the hospital room and, you know, get caught up on all my whips. Didn't put in a single stitch the whole time I was in Buffalo. I mean, I think I did maybe a leaf on an autumn pattern that I'm working on for Anabella's needle art. I think I did 1 leaf or 2 leaves, but that was it. I did not get any stitching in, so I don't have anything to share with you today. I have some finishes, though, for Anabella's that I'll share, and I think I posted them in last week's video, maybe just the chart, but I have the actual FFOs, so I'll show you those. Then we have quite a bit of new haul that came into the shop, so I'm going to share all of that with you. And then I'll share some retreat news for our autumn retreat. That's in Asheville with Priscilla and Chelsea from Stitching with the Housewives in November. So we're very excited about that. So why don't we get started with this? Let me tell you about retreat news first. If you are attending the retreat in Asheville, I was able to secure dinner for all of us before we go on the house tour at 7. So we have dinner at the Stable Cafe. I sent the invoices out this morning to everyone who raised a hand and said they wanted to attend. So check your inbox. Be sure to check your spam folder, you know, because they may have gone there. And, you know, go ahead and get those taken care of. And we will be having dinner at the Stable Cafe right at the entrance to Biltmore House. So it's a really nice restaurant. It'll be a lot of fun for all of us to get together before we go and enjoy Christmas at Biltmore. And I'm going to be sending out an email later this week. I hope, not later this week, but within the next week or so. Barbara Johns, who's my partner in crime, she is at StitchCon, Weekend B. And so until she gets back, I may pause on it a minute. But we're going to send out the email about the Smalls Exchange so that everybody can get started on that. So more info to follow. And then some of you in the Facebook group are still having trouble reaching the hotel. Let me just tell you, call Jonathan directly or go above his head and ask for Julie, the general manager. They will take care of it. Your discounted room is assured. You just have to understand the people at the front desk, don't know what's up with them. They don't seem to be the brightest crayons in the box. Forgive me for saying that. I have no filter because I'm exhausted. But you just might want to call Jonathan or ask for the GM, Julie, directly, and watch how fast you get responses. And if you still have a problem, call me directly because I'm really cranky today and I can get on the phone with them too. So just send me an email. Okay, let's see. Anabella's Attic. I haven't put a lot of new things in simply because I've been away, but just know that Anabella's Attic has items at 25% off. So feel free to check out Anabella's Attic. If you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, please make sure that you do subscribe to the newsletter. The link is below. Newsletters go out every Friday, and there's always information in there that's valuable. So make sure you subscribe to that newsletter so you're aware of more things that are going on. Happy Mail, for the most part, is caught up. I have a few people who emailed me while I was in Buffalo saying they hadn't gotten their Happy Mail. So I'm going to go back hopefully today or tomorrow on Saturday and catch up with anybody that I might have missed. So I haven't forgotten about you. I just need a minute to get myself back in gear, and then I'll get that Happy Mail out. So there we go. Okay, let's talk about some stitching. So these 3 FFOs that I'm going to show you now are Anabella's Simple Smalls for the month of June Bumblebees. So this is the chart. These are the 3 smalls that you receive. And this is the first one. This is Just Be Kind, cute as a button. This was just finished and made into a little pillow with some gingham fabric. These are Chelsea's checks, and a little bit of white snow palms by Lady Dot Creates. So this is one of the little simple smalls. And these are great. You know, you can put them in a dough bowl. You can put them on your tier tray. You know, you can display them any way that you'd like. So that's Just Be Kind. And this one was really fun. This is Be Happy, Be Yourself. You know, it's important to remember, especially when you're cross-stitching, just be you. My hashtag here is that it's perfectly okay to be perfectly imperfect. And that does mean being yourself. So I just thought this was fun when I designed this. So be happy, be yourself. And again, this too is just finished with a little bit of Chelsea's checks and a little bit of white palms. And then last, I just thought this was cute. This is bumblebees and butterflies. Just all the things we love about summer with the little bumblebees and the little butterflies. Aren't those cute? And again, just finished right here. And all three charts, like I said, come together in one booklet. So there you go. And that's an Anabella shop. Okay? So that was fun to make. We have some more in the works, but we'll save that for next time. All right, so now I'm going to go through some store haul. You know, you don't have to buy anything. This is simply so that you're aware of what the designers are releasing. So grab a piece of paper, you know, a pen as I go through this. Maybe jot down some notes so that if and when you decide to add to your stash or to start thinking about gifting things to friends, you can go back and cross-reference this list. So these are not in any order at all. This just came in from Misty over at Luminous Fiber Arts. I have 3 charts to share with you today. This one is adorable. This is called Stitcher. So that is so cute. Look at the tomato and the thimble and the scissors, the bird. I just love her. She's just such a great designer. So this is Stitcher. And then she has Mousecapades. Mousecapades is a little ornament set that she's doing for the holiday. I'm showing you part 3 and 4. 1 and 2 have already been released, and I believe you can find those in the shop. This is Mousecapades 3, Snow Mouse. Look at how cute. Aren't they adorable? So this is Snow Mouse, and that is part 3. And then we have Reindeer Games, which is part 4. That's sweet. They're so cute. So those are the 3 from Misty. And then this was out for quite some time. Sorry, didn't mean to slurp. This is Quirky Quaker Queen Bee. So this is back in the shop. And I ordered some pins, stick pins or straight pins from Just Another Button Company. So you'll find those in the shop too, in case you want to use those when you finish this off. But there you go. That's Queen Bee. Then we were out of this. It's back in. This is part 7 of A Year in the Woods, the Bald Eagle. And I thought I would show it again now because if you're thinking maybe of still stitching something up for the 4th of July, you know, wouldn't this be great? So that is the Bald Eagle. And again, this is part 7 in A Year in the Woods series. I love that series. These next 2 items are by Plum Street Samplers. These are back in stock as we think about, you know, summer stitching and then looking into fall. So the first one is Hello Summer. Sorry about the glare. I love the watermelon and the eagle and the flag. Great summer stitch. And we do have a category in the shop called Summer Stitching Ideas, just to give you some ideas. You don't have to scroll through, you know, 1,300 patterns to find something. I tried to put them in a special category for you. This is Cinnamon Stars, one of our very popular fall patterns. It was hard to get last year, so I ordered it early. They just kind of ran out. So if you like Cinnamon Stars or, you know, you're thinking ahead to fall, this might be something you want to make a note of. Look at the little scarecrow. How cute is he? I haven't stitched this yet. And then there's lots of pumpkins and stars and just beautiful. And Paulette's going to be one of our designers at an upcoming retreat. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, then Jardin Preve, don't know. Never have been able to say French. Anyway, this is Stitchery. All the things we love about stitching. I think I showed this last time. You're just gonna have to bear with me. I don't know what I showed, to be honest with you. And I didn't look at the video today before I started filming. So that's Stitchery. And then Sorrenti di Campagna. We have 3 new designs. The first is The Beach is My Happy Place. The Beach is My Happy Place. Then she released Amor al Mare. I Love the Sea. It's really hard to see this one. Oh, there you go. Sorry, guys. You can see it better on the site. And then this is The Beach is My Happy Place Part 2. And I love this. I just love the lighthouse and the seagulls. Beach is My Happy Place Part 2. And then Gita in Barca Cucinante. Don't know what that means. I can speak some Italian, but I can't read Italian very well. Obviously, it has something to do with the beach, so we'll just leave it at that. So there you go. And again, bigger pictures on the website or in the Etsy shop. And then Gita in Barca. And that's a nice summer stitch. And all of these have DMC conversions on the back. And a little bit of back stitching, not a lot, but a little bit of back stitching. Then we got in, just when I walked in this morning, all the new releases from Primrose Cottage, from Lindsay. And they are going to be our guest designers at our retreat in January here in Palm Beach. So the first one is Sweet Summer. Isn't that cute? So we have Sweet Summer. Love this one, Squeeze the Day. These are really quick little stitches too. Then we have, this is part of her, I guess it's called Lindsay's Stamp Series. So she has a little stamp series, these really smalls. And this one is Plant, Grow, Bloom. There you go. And this one I just adore. This is probably my favorite. This is Home of the Free. Isn't that beautiful? And this is 85 by 69 stitch count. So it's maybe, if you stitch it on 14 count, maybe 5 by 6 or 6 by 5. Isn't that fun? You can get this stitched right up for 4th of July. Great colors. She uses 1 week's dye works and the rest is DMC. There you go. Then Twin Peak Primitives, we have 2 booklets that they just released. One is the Halloween book. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 designs in this booklet. So this is Halloween book 2022. And the charts are in black and white, but there is also small color photos of each chart. I'll give you an example. See, you can see the color photos with your conversions, and then the charts themselves are in black and white. So these are great. This would be a fun gift to give to somebody or for yourself if you're thinking ahead to Halloween stitching. And then if you want to get even further ahead, this is Christmas bells. So I believe you get all 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, all 7 charts in this booklet. Aren't those pretty? So you have a penguin, it looks like a rabbit, 2 birds, and then the white on, looks like navy. Yeah, I do believe that's navy, white on navy blue. So you have the nativity, the church, and the angels. Just beautiful. And then we have from KEB or KEB Studios, Patriotic Houses. This is USA House. So I thought this would be great to share. That's USA House. Then Shannon Christine, Christmas Barn. This is very popular. Isn't that pretty? I just love Christmas barns. They're so pretty. Oh, I missed some more charts from KEB Studio Creations. There's actually, and this is the end of my store haul. So she also came out with a plaid series, seasonal plaid series. So this is Plaid Winter. Then she has Plaid Summer, Plaid Spring, and then Plaid Autumn. Aren't those fun? So just a great series. And that's it. That's all I have to share with you today as far as new things that are coming into the shop and that are here. I believe if you get the newsletter, I have quite a few other things that are in there that you can take a peek at too. So, all right, let's move on to Happy Mail. So I told you that I had gotten caught up for the most part. And like I said, any stragglers will go out in the next day or so. And then Flosstube number 73 are the announcements I'm going to make now as to who the winners are. Now, if I call your name, you have to have done a couple of things in order to participate, or if you want to comment on today's video. We give away Happy Mail every week. And I just go through the shop and I put together a little, envelope or package for you of things that I think you'd like. I don't show the charts in advance. I want you to be surprised. I love getting surprises in the mail, so that's how we do it here at Anabellas. In order to participate, you have to be over the age of 18 so that I can ask for your mailing address. You have to comment on the question posed. You have to be a subscriber to the channel, and you have to like the video. So if you meet all of that criteria and you answered the question, what type of stitchy goals do you set for yourself, if any, and I call your name, please send an email to me at anabellasshop@gmail.com. And the winners are Vicky Van Veldhuizen, I hope I said that correctly, Gina Katz, C-A-T-E-S, Gwen K, Catherine Bowles, Jeff or Rachel Colvin, and Chris C. So congratulations, everyone. I'm happy to put your Happy Mail together. So please be sure to get that email right out to me. And then this week's question, obviously, with Father's Day weekend being here, what are your plans? Do you have any plans for Father's Day, or do you have any special Father's Day memories that you'd like to share? Let us know. That would be fun. And again, thank you, everyone. I love you all. You mean the world to me. And I want to thank you once again for being my stitchy friends. So until next time, be happy, be well, and most of all, be kind. See you soon.